So what did he do? On Tuesday, he said, last week, he said, we're firing Comey. Okay? What happens? Pence goes out, all of his people go out. You know they had a meeting. Okay, we have to say, we're going to say that it was because of these 2 letters. He even said he asked for those 2 letters. So everybody was there saying it's these 2 letters. But wait, I've got a special Thursday night at 8 on NBC. Wait until you see what I say. He absolutely threw his people under the bus so he could have the headlines and show, I'm not beholden to those guys, the letter. Sure, yeah, they said that, but I'm my own man. And even the people in the White House don't know what I'm thinking because I'm my own man. That fits his character to a T.
How do you take down a man who's prideful? Give him enough rope and he hangs himself. So whether it's the Democrats or people on the left.
But see, that's the problem. That's the problem. The Democrats and the media, they're not giving him enough rope. They started marching against him on Inauguration Day. Well, no, he hadn't done anything.
They keep pushing his buttons on that stuff, though. They are kind of driving him down that, letting him be more and more prideful. But
it won't. Yeah. It won't affect half of the country. Half of the country. Pat said to me today, when I said about the story about his, casino, he said, I really don't like this president. And even I'm starting to say, back off.
Because he looks like a victim.
Yes.
Well, let me say one quick thing. I didn't say that I know that Donald Trump is doing this thing intentionally. I just had to kind of decide for myself because for months and months and months and years, I thought this guy was just the Forrest Gump of politics, just kind of a really dumb guy who kept lucking into victories. And sooner or later, I had to look at the fact that he keeps winning. So probably he's doing it on purpose. I mean, I've never seen anybody have a run. And I said, well, if he's doing it on purpose and it's working, what is the strategy? And I can't make any other sense out of it.
And I see that in past things. It's one thing, though, to say that he's doing all these Comey scandals and the Russia thing and all that intentionally. I think that's a whole other level.
I don't think he's doing. I think something, like last week, out of the 80 things he did, I think he did one thing intentionally.
I think there is a good point to back up Leon's that I hadn't thought about. What we're seeing in this White House is a record number of leaks coming from the White House itself. And what I had always assumed was these were the Bannon wing, the Priebus wing, the Kushner wing, all leaking to make the other wing look bad. What I hadn't considered is what if these leaks are being directed from Trump himself?
Or is it the Obama administration that is still left over in part? That's another theory too.
Yeah,
we don't know.
I will tell you that. As Red State reported, and then we got a break. As Red State reported last week, those leaks are coming, many of them, from staunch Donald Trump supporters who are saying he won't listen to anybody in the White House. We're leaking to the press because he listens to the press. And if the press starts to say, hey, he can't do that, maybe he'll listen to his advisors. That's what inside sources said that Red State reported were big campaign supporters that are inside the White House now. Back in a minute.